I'm DJ Glowing Ice, and today I'm going to show you how I made this beat from scratch. So to just show you what's going on here, I have a cable line running from the headphone jack into my audio interface, which then gives the sound out of this thing through my monitor speakers on my computer. All right, here, on, off, self-explanatory. Just turn it on, and it's going to light up like this, and this is like the default. So let's start with choosing a drum pattern. So if you want to make a beat from scratch, you're going to want to save it into a file within the machine. So how you do that is you'll hit preset/user. Most of these are filled up. You get up to 99 beats, and then that's it. So I think 75 I cleared out. Now, one of the first steps to making a beat or a song in general is how fast the song is going to go, the tempo of it. So you could either do it by feel, which you could just tap the tempo, or you could adjust it exactly by holding down the tap tempo button and moving the dial to the exact tempo you want, 96 beats per minute, what have you. Right now we'll choose 89 beats per minute, but we could always adjust it later. All right, so first off, we're going to get into a mode I like to call just the pre-mode. So you'll just hit record. So what this is doing here is you're just hearing the metronome and you're just fooling around trying to figure out what you want to play while the metronome's in the background. Now, in order to actually record and hear what you played in a loop after the 8 little beats, you're going to have to hit record and play at the same time. Kind of like recording a tape cassette on an old tape deck. So there we go. When this isn't flashing and it's solid red and this is solid green, that means you're on. And you're going to be able to see the beat right here. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's just say you start recording and you mess up. Go, oh, I messed up. How do I clear this out? So you can start over. What you want to do is hit erase, and it'll ask pattern erase. Hitting the record button that's flashing is basically you saying yes. And then it'll say, all right, it's erased. All right, so once you stop it, it'll play back just how you have recorded it. Now you can hold down the tempo tap button, turn the dial. You go as low to 30 beats per minute if you want. It's probably like it's 99. All right, so we got our basic rap drum pattern down. Now, if you don't like the drum samples that you use to record that, you could easily change it by hitting the drum set and choose whatever you like. So you could kind of go through here and listen. I like this one. I think that's a winner. All right, let's add some hi-hats. So usually within these buttons, the hi-hat is the D sharp. So we're just going to do a basic with the beat. All right, this is sounding pretty tight already, but let's add the bells and whistles that come with this machine. So we have our drums. You may want to come over to shot. Oh, I like that. Let's try that. Here we go. Let's do that. don't know, I really don't like that bell. It's a little too much. And now we'll move on to the final selection that you could do on top of the drum and the little one-shot, which is the synth. And you could change the synth to a bunch of different samples and sounds. And this is when the C, C sharp, D, like all these keys actually do come into play, because these are all the exact notes that you could play within this synth selection. Okay, so we got something here. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, pretty simple. Let's mess around with this because I really don't like this bass analog sound. So that mini bass too. All right, so let's listen to what we got. It's a little slow for my liking. Let's turn up the tempo a bit. So yeah, basically we have this all together. It's cool. It's time to add some polish to it though. So go back to the one shots here. So what I like to do at the very beginning of the beat is have like some kind of crash or an open hi-hat or something to kick it off. So instead of it just being a dull starts off right there, what we could do is 1, 2, 3, 4. So listen now. Now what we could do is something like that. Okay, so say you're playing something, but you only want to hear the drums, nothing else. You could hold mute and just push the synth if you want to mute the synth. You want to mute the one shots? There you go. Bring the synth back in. Bring the shot back in. Maybe take out the drum. So there you go, guys. That is your basic idea on how to make a beat from scratch. If you have any other questions about using this drum machine in particular, let me know, or any other music production stuff. I have over 20 years, oh dear God, 20 years of experience now making music, so pretty much anything under the sun. If you have a question, I have an answer for it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm DJ Glowing Ice. Check out my music. Search Glowing Ice wherever music is streamed or whatever, because I made the very first Glowing Ice album using this thing, pretty much, and a synthesizer. So I've definitely put this thing to good use. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.